Hello friends, it's Jude, the project lady. It's time for art class. Hello friends, time for art class. We're going to start out like we always do with a little feel the beat. I'm kneeling on the floor. You can sit on the floor, kneel on the floor, sit in a chair, stand up, however you want to do it. Because I'm kneeling, I can't access certain parts of my body for feel the beat, so standing up would be a good way to do it. But this is my video setup, so we're going to start out with feel the beat on the knees like we usually do. Feel the beat on your knees, on your knees. Feel the beat on your knees. Feel the beat in your shoulders, in your shoulders. Feel the beat in your shoulders. Often we did the high squeaky voice and the low down voice. I haven't been doing that. I forgot about it. So let's do the high squeaky voice on our belly. Feel the beat on your belly, on your belly. Feel the beat on your belly. Let's do the low down voice on our back. Feel the beat on your back, on your back. Feel the beat on your back. And let's do slow motion on our elbows. Feel the beat on your elbows, on your elbows. And let's do fast motion in the hands. Feel the beat in your hands, in your hands. Feel the beat in your hands. Great. Let's warm up those hands, warm up those wrists, warm up those fingers. And warm up your imagination. You're going to need that again today. Warm up that imagination. Close your eyes. Think about your imagination. Get it all fired up, ready to go. Today's story is Round and Round Again. Nancy Van Loan, illustrated by Nadine Bernard Westcott. Let me tell you a story. It's funny but true. How Mama changed old things into new. She saved newspapers, plastic, tin. Anything used, she used again. She sang round and round and round again, over yonder and back again. She's making things out of other things. She's put seedlings, little plants in her egg cartons. She's cutting up old fabric into making it into something else. Mama found a use for any old thing, like a basketball net made of ribbons and string. Very cool. The rim of an old bike tire was the hoop, tacked on the back of the chicken coop. So she took an old bike rim and used it and made ribbon for the basketball hoop. Mama took old papers and tore them up. She mixed some paste in a measuring cup. She made us puppets, masks, and hats. We put on a show for the dogs and cats. Here's some of the masks. Looks like paper mache. She tore up the newspaper into strips or little pieces, and you mix it with paste. And you build up your creation, your sculpture that way. They howled round and round and round again, over yonder and back again. Looks like she's got a hat on her head that she made out of a little flower pot, maybe. Excellent. Mama hated to see things thrown away. This gave her a wild idea one day. She hopped in her pickup. She drove up and down. She filled it with goodies that she found around town. Over and over she went back for more. The things in our yard soon crept to the door. When she returned with another load of stuff, we cried, "Oh, Mama, enough is enough." But she kept singing round and round and round again, over yonder and back again. Mama got busy. She worked night and day. She sorted through the junk like a hungry jay. She measured all day, she pounded all night. She told everybody, "You can help if you like." She's got her measuring tape. I wonder what she's going to do with that vacuum cleaner. Soon we had slides, seesaws too, and a go-kart made out of scraps and glue. Swings were made out of fat truck tires. They were hung with rope and telephone wires. Look at the swings she made. She made a slide. We swung round and round and round again, over yonder and back again. Now what was Mama trying to make? It was round like the moon and rising like a cake. Wow. We were itching to know. We started to fuss, so Mama said, "It's a new house for us." Look at her way up on that ladder, hammering away. She built the frame out of poles and crates, barn sides, boat hulls, picket fence gates. She took a bunch of worn-out doors. She laid them flat to make the floors. So she's using all these things that other people had thrown away or given away and making them into something else. We danced round and round and round again, over yonder and back again. Look at this window. It's a round window. I wonder what she could have gotten a round window from. The walls were covered with candy wrappers. Shingles on the roof were flapjack flappers. Oh, she's got a mailbox made out of pink flamingo. Very nice. Ceiling tiles were baked like bread. The porch was a great big bouncy bed. She made her porch out of mattresses so you could jump right on them. And jump. Oh, there's springs underneath too to make them extra springy. And here's the pancake flappers. Stairs were made out of old chair backs. Window awnings were gunny sacks. She used scrub boards to make the shutters. Fruit juice cans turned into gutters. Wow. Very creative. Look at this. Crazy. It's like an amusement park. They wrapped round and round and round again, over yonder and back again. Mama said to use whatever we had, so we painted the whole house a rainbow plaid. Because she had old signs, welcome sign at the door, parking sign, an old diner sign, tacos, gas. Old neon signs worked mighty fine to light up the house like bright sunshine. Some news reporters soon stopped by to ask us how and what and why, and when they spread the word to give a hand, the whole town came with a marching band. Here's the news crew, the marching band. They're having a big celebration. They played round and round and round again, over yonder and back again. Smiling folks looked up amazed. Something high above them blazed. She's got a little beach garden on the roof, it looks like, with a pool and a beach chair. Oh, wow, it boomed, it zoomed, it spun in a dip. It was us in a handmade rocket ship. The pets and everybody, they're in the rocket ship that Mama made. When we get back, we'll be so glad to see what a good time everyone had by using all the things they found to make everything go round and round. Now everybody sing round and round and round again, over yonder and back again. And that's the end of the story about round and round again. Hope you enjoyed that story about round and round and round again. I do a lot of my artwork using unusual materials that other people might throw away, or they might not see them as art materials. I like to work that way, and so I'm used to thinking that way about things. I see something in my house or on the ground or out in a store, and I think, oh, I wonder what I could do with that to make some art. So I love thinking that way. I love the way she used her imagination to create a home out of things that other people had thrown away. Our activity today is going to be using some recycled or cast off or thrown away type of materials. So I think you'll enjoy that. It's going to be some collage, and you're going to need to use your imagination and a little bit of unusual materials and some glue and some scissors. And so let's get started. For this activity, you're going to invent a machine. Last week we did the dog exerciser. This week we're going to invent some other kind of machine or invention or robot or whatever, using things you might have around the house. I use things from my recycle bin, cracker boxes, boxes of envelopes, all different kinds of things that I had. I cut things out and I glued them down onto paper, and I created some kind of contraption or invention or machine. I haven't decided what my machine does yet. You can do it either way. You can come up with an idea for an invention and then make your collage, or you could make your collage and then decide what your invention does. Either way. I put some power sources there. I use some markers to add detail. I've got on and off buttons. I think my machine has something to do with the weather. I use things, these are things from my mailbox. I cut up parts of envelopes that I might use in a collage. All different kinds of parts of the mail, the stamps. I just cut up mail that had come to my house. And here's some other things that had come to my house as part of the mail. So I just cut out a lot of parts that I might use. Here are some collages done by students that I had years ago of some of their inventions. Might give you some good ideas for things that you might do, and some of the instructions for how to use these machines. They use things, cast off materials, recycled materials also. You could go right into your recycle bin and pull out some papers and thin cardboard. I had some help this week from my great nephew William, again out in Utah. As I mentioned, he loves to invent things, and he's got a really good imagination for inventions. So he did this week's activity as well. And so there's some a video of him talking about his collage invention.
This is the dark matter generator. How it works is it takes dark matter from space, puts it in here, turns it into a black hole, then puts mirrors around the black hole, so it creates an infinite power source that will last for years. And it's portable. You can see there are wheels. This is a wheel and a series. And it's also the multitasker, because it has a lot of other things that you can use it for. And the best part about it is that, well, it creates an infinite power source that lasts for years. And the black hole it forms isn't too destructive. It can't do any damage, because this machine keeps the black hole stable, so you can have your infinite power source for years. Nice, huh?
There's a fun movement game, or you could call it a dance or a movement game, called machines where we use our bodies to create a machine, and you can do it by yourself. It's also really fun to do with other people, a couple people, a whole group of people. I've done it with a whole class of people, and it goes like this. You think of a repetitive, that means something you do over and over again, a repetitive motion that you can do. Let's say I was doing my hands open, shut, and you can make up a little sound that goes with it. Squeak, 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 squeak. Some kind of machine type sound. And then you keep doing that over and over again. And then the next person, if there's another person, comes and someplace they touch just some part of your body, just barely touch or come close to your part of your body. Let's say this was the other person, and they come up with a motion that's part of the machine. You keep doing your part, and they come and join into the machine and have a part that moves, that can join the machine, and you're going squeak, squeak. And maybe their part's going whir, 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 squeak, squeak. And then another person comes and joins somehow to that person or to you until all the people are doing their motion. And you get the idea. And if you're doing it by yourself, you can move different parts of your body and make little sounds that go with it. So you're making your body into a machine that has sounds and motion. It's pretty fun. So try that out if you feel like it. Well, friends, I hope you enjoyed this week's story and activity. And I hope you have fun trying it at home. And use your imagination and some things that you find around the house that are a little bit unusual, and see what you can come up with. Bye-bye.